You are sitting in a room facing your boss. Your boss asks you a question. Why should I give you this promotion? Why should I give you a pay raise? And then you remember that Reuven came to your Toastmasters and gave you a speech on 3 reasons on how to persuade someone. Good afternoon, President Toastmasters Day, fellow Toastmasters. Today I will be speaking on the art of persuasion. Every day in every encounter, as much as we see conflicts, we also see opportunities to persuade people. In the geopolitical world, people are constantly trying to persuade each other, and today I'll go through 3 simple ways to persuade someone. These 3 things have not changed for thousands of years. Since Plato came up with these 3 terms, everything, I guarantee you, everything that you've learned in terms of how to persuade somebody falls into one of these 3 categories, and being aware of these 3 things are going to help you persuade somebody. So, what are the 3 things? Ethos, pathos, and logos. They are Greek for emotion, logic, and authority. And I'll go through them one by one. Let's start with the simplest one that we tend to default to most of the time, logos, logic. Logic is straightforward. I shouldn't have to explain too much about logic, but it's about simply connecting the dots, getting from A to B to C to D. Why should I get this promotion? Because I put in the hard work, because I put in the hours, because I'm the best qualified job, and there's an opening, and I'm ready to do it. It is the logic of things that most of us, especially here in our corporate society, are very used to following through. But I would say the one tip that I have for logos in particular is about ensuring you follow through the entire train of process. Don't skip steps. I think the problem often when it comes to logic is not that we aren't smart, it's that we are too smart and we skip steps. We jump through conclusions because we assume that other people can follow through at our pace. But that is not always the case. So I implore you, go through step by step, one by one. Second thing, and this is the more fun one. Who here has kids? Okay. Who here has seen your kid give you this incredibly sad look when you tell them no about something and your heart just breaks and you cave and you say, okay, fine, just this one time. It's not one time. It will happen again and again. But has that ever happened to you? That is your child appealing to emotion. Your kid is better at persuasion than you. Emotion is the second thing in which you appeal to someone. And the ones that are often not appealed to as much. Emotion is something that you can appeal to, and something that we actually learn here in Toastmasters. There are multiple things that helps to appeal to someone's emotions. One is obviously appealing to their empathy, making them feel sad for a situation. But here at Toastmasters, we actually learn different things as well when it comes to emotion and appealing to that. Your ability to speak, your rhetoric, how well are you able to modulate your tone, variate your body language, all these things contribute to the emotional message that you are trying to send across the room to people that you're talking about, appealing to their emotion as well. So that is the second thing that I want to talk about. Third thing, pathos. No, ethos. Ethos is about authority. So, I've been a public speaker for almost 15 years. I've been teaching debates for 10 years. Yeah, actually, it's been a decade already. It started in 2014. What did I just do here? I established my credibility. I put forward my credentials, and that's why you are more likely to listen to me. Who here ever questioned whether or not what your teacher said was right? Okay, me. I was a terrible student. But often we question not because we doubt the teacher, but because we are terrible students. I see we know why we do it. We do it not because we don't trust the teacher. But when our teacher tells us that, look, 1 + 1 is 2. The sky is blue because of these reasons. We don't question the teacher because we trust the authority of the individual. So authority isn't necessarily just about I am the boss and therefore you listen to me, but it is the trust that comes together with that title. And sometimes that trust must be reinforced, sometimes that trust must be built, Sometimes the trust can be lost along the way. But it's ultimately the trust that people give you to certain credentials and certain accolades that you have. That's why Toastmasters helps us with this as well. When you look at your sheet and you see that there's so many letters behind somebody saying this person must be a good speaker and I must trust what that person says. DTM, and I've lost track of how many letters there are. But because we see this, we know that, okay, it makes it easier on that person to appeal to us on that basis of a authority. So, how then do we persuade someone? We have to combine all of these three things and be aware that a person is only convinced when you can appeal to three things. There's no point only appealing to emotion if the logic behind things don't make sense. Vice versa, you need to have all these things together to ensure that that person can get to your same side as well. So that you can achieve your next promotion, you can get the pay raise, you can get wife to go on the holiday that you wanted in that particular place. So, with that, handing back over to Toastmaster Day. Thank you very much.